Hey guys, Ken the Movie King, back again with another movie review, and today I'm reviewing the 2017 found footage horror movie Creep 2. Now, Creep 2 is a follow-up to the 2014, I believe, found footage movie Creep. I have not done a review for Creep yet, but I did do a top 5 underrated found footage movies, and I did mention that on there. So at the end of this video, there'll be a link down below that you'll be able to see my thoughts on the first movie. I give my little quick thoughts on the first movie. Now, I've been waiting for the sequel. It's been out for a while now. I got the chance to check it out on Amazon. I believe it will be coming out on Netflix pretty soon. Not sure exactly the date, but the synopsis is there's a girl, Sarah, has a YouTube channel. They don't say YouTube, but I mean, when you check it out, you know what they're talking about, YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, and she does these shows, a show called Encounters. Now, the show is, she finds ads on Craigslist. Now, the weirdest ads, and they don't say Craigslist as well, but you can tell right away it's Craigslist. But she finds the weirdest ads on Craigslist, and she meets up with them, and she caters to whatever they want, and she records it and puts it on her channel to try to get the most views. She comes across this one ad, and it's stating that they want to record a documentary they're looking for someone that can film a documentary, and they'll pay them $1,000. And she calls this ad up, and it's our friend from the first movie, Aaron, who's played by Mark Duplass, and he returns as the creep. Anyways, that's all I'm really gonna say. You gotta check it out for yourself. It's kind of like the first movie. The first movie, I had no really information about it. I just saw it on Netflix, and it's still on Netflix. So if you haven't seen it, you can check it out on Netflix. And so I went into this movie not knowing nothing about it, the first movie, and was pretty much blown away. If you're new to my channel, you don't know my thoughts on found footage movies. I'm not really a fan of found footage movies. I don't really like found footage movies. I feel they always end the same way. We kind of reached the end. We don't really see that many found footage movies anymore, but there is some found footage movies that I do come across that I really enjoy. Like this year, I came across a movie called Hell House LLC. I believe that's the name. It's on Amazon. I hope it's still on Amazon, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. That's an awesome movie. Awesome haunted house movie. Anyways, Creep 2 is basically Mark Duplass's show. Duplass show. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but the actor that you probably remember from the first movie, and he was always wearing a werewolf mask that he calls Little Peach Fuzz, does make his return as well. Little Peach Fuzz does return in the sequel. And this movie, I gotta say, it's a little bit different than the first movie. I gotta say, the character of Sarah, the first movie, the character of Sarah, I'll come back to her, but in the first movie, Creep Part 1, the guy that was following Aaron, that's Mark Duplass's character's name is Aaron, who's following Aaron around was by the, sorry about my voice, but was also the director of this movie, the first movie and the sequel, Patrick Bryce. So Patrick Bryce was the guy in the first movie, and Patrick Bryce was pretty freaked out of all the scenarios that were going around. Now, the Sarah character from the sequel, she's not easily scared. She doesn't really get scared. I mean, she's going around all these encounters with strange people. I mean, there is one encounter she does. Sorry about that, but there is one encounter she does go to where it's a guy that likes to be treated like a baby. So you actually see her rocking the guy as a baby. So she's pretty much a brave girl because she goes through all these weird scenarios with basically these sickos, and she deals with for views on her channel. That's basically what she's going through. She's going through all this for views on her channel. So that's what kind of makes it different compared to the first movie. Is if you guys know the character of Aaron, the creep, he loves to scare people for fun. Like he will just jump out of nowhere and just go just to get the reaction of you getting scared. But when it comes to Sarah, she doesn't get scared easily, and this kind of intrigues the character of Aaron. I don't want, as I said, I don't want to spoil anything with this movie. I'm not a type that likes to spoil movies. There are spoilers of this movie probably out there that you can check out if you really want to know, but I'm not going to tell you. You got to check it out for yourself. But I gotta say, I really like this movie. I really liked it a lot. I'm glad there's a sequel, and it's supposed to be a trilogy, so I'm really looking forward to the third movie. The movie actually ended where I'm really looking forward to the third movie, and I just can't wait. It's probably going to take a long time till the third movie comes. Hopefully they already filmed it. If you guys know what the production of this movie is, I mean, let me know down below, but I'm really looking forward to a third movie of The Creep. The Creep is supposed to be a trilogy, so I'm glad about that. Any negative things I have about the movie? Well, when it came to the first movie, a lot of the scenes with Aaron, Mark Duplass, and Patrick Brice were unnerving. Like, you felt uneasy for Patrick. Like, you just wanted him out of there because this guy is just a weirdo, and what would he do in that situation? But when it came to Sarah, and it was because maybe she doesn't get scared easy, and the acting's well done. Well done. I mean, this is Mark Duplass's show, straight up. This guy acted his ass off, and he did a really well done. When it comes to found footage movies, acting is not really that well done. We gotta admit that. It's kind of like, ugh. But he's excellent. But when it came to Sarah, she wasn't scared, so you don't really get that unnerved feeling when it came to the sequel. I found the sequel, Mark Duplass's, some of his actions were more funny than unnerving. I caught myself laughing a lot of times when it came to this movie compared to the first movie where I was really edge of my seat and just feeling uneasy. Not saying that's a negative thing. It's just it's different, and I didn't know what to expect of this movie. Well, there's a first. There's something that happens in the beginning of this movie that really caught me off guard. Like, I didn't expect it to go that way, especially because it's a found footage movie. Another negative thing I do have to say about this movie is I can watch a movie and really not take it, you know, I know it's a movie. I'm not the type of person that will sit there and like, oh my god, that's fake. Oh my god, I actually can't stand people that don't like that because it's like, why are you watching the movie in the first place? But I'm not that type. I mean, I enjoy a movie called Mosquito that stars Gunnar Hansen. I mean, that movie is about giant mosquitoes, and I shut my mind and just, you know, go with it. But there was just something here that was really bothering me because it's like, okay, if a female is in the middle of the woods with a guy that is kind of not there and strips butt naked in front of you, you're not going to sit there and just chill around. And yes, you see Mark Duplass fully naked, the full Monty. You see little Peach Fuzz. You see it there. You see it all there. So if you're not into full frontal male nudity, you can't stand to see that. Do not watch this movie because it's there and it's not quick. It stays there for a while. But if you're a female and you're in a weirdo and the guy gets completely nude and is standing in front of you, I'm pretty damn sure, that girl, once you put your clothes on, or before you even put your clothes on, she's going to be out the door. She's like, okay, this is done. I'm not doing this documentary. I'm out. I'm out of here. I can't do this. I mean, because, that could lead to something really, really bad. But what she does right after just kind of threw me off guard. It was just kind of like, what is going on here? But it didn't. I still enjoyed this movie a lot. I really, really enjoyed this movie, and I am giving Creep 2 a B+. That's right, a B+. I want a third Creep. Creep 3, bring it on, bring it on. Mark Duplass was excellent in this movie. Excellent, excellent. And if you're not a fan of found footage movies, you should check this movie out. But if you're looking for a found footage movie that has a lot of jump scares, cheap jump scares, and like paranormal activity type of movie, you're not going to like this movie. I mean, this movie is kind of a slow burn. It takes a long time before anything happens. It's kind of just watching a weirdo, like just trapped in a room with a weirdo. That's basically it. Don't want to give too much away, but really enjoyed it, and that's all I gotta say about Creep 2. And you guys should check it out. You can rent it out on Amazon. Amazon right now. You can rent it on there. If you haven't seen the first movie, it's on Netflix, and you can check it out on Netflix. But anyway, this is all I gotta say. This is Kill the Movie King signing off.